Ghana import over 400,000 tons of akoko ene yede aba anase yewe no man mu ha na emu be 20% pay ena man mu yetimi produce no okopie mu ewo National Service Authority omo poultry farmer ewo enkran no de tudwa se mfiemiensa eda anim no obomoden na wahwe se Ghana yebede ho afri se ye kra akoko foods e de fra manane na yede aba ne yankasa yetimi self sufficient ya produce yade wo hanom ebe cheap ne yetimi awiade ahoden so ebebem eno ansama omampanin e de kotudwa onti o se o ka kire the finance minister so no anso fa na nim mahwebi na afa areas a ebetimi edisika ewrem ya beboa ema akukọ anase poultry production etimi akononim eno eho ensem ewo ha ya eno yejebi enso ede amamo ene anopei na yankoi na yanko National Identification Authority womo akachi eno nom de abatudwa se ene die womate de ne atadwe ni nyina ne se bebi ana etosini ya no muntimi emproduce cars ahodo na sei payfo eba ya bomoden ahwe Emma say logistical friend saying loophole na ewo ho no omatimi esia no a ebeboam Emma eniema enso 20 nei ukoye national identification card na instantly wonsa ebeka card kane na backlog will be over 18 million nene ya ka say be na kakre omatimi abomoden etimi atwa ni nyina e de free hon mo omatimi distribute by about 17 million eno eho ensem enso ewo hanom sei na we eyensem eno so free hon ma eba ya ye de bi enso emamo ene anopei ewo dwumadie so yanko abronye DC wono ene ya ye ka say ya china akotwere aban kokumu se ne nsenkae bia wokeka no eye threats edema national security emfa nkabomu ma ede oyene ene beba na enra omosan kopie mu court ema court no assign atwa remand 1 week ede account se nyame aduma 19th ena one sign emra na afei womo enka nasem no eye ne ya ye kase ya amafo bebre na ka abronye eho ensem na bi akabi ono the of the ruling ne by aye said the lawyer aye ewo court echechemu echre sentia womo etietia abronye DC ne fa hodie ho eso ya emwa emamekabi amamu enkoso nyono nko beka vema wono enso aye obi a oye tilted towards the leftists and as say ameka say or tilted towards the ideologies of the NDC ono so area betudwa se democracy ni we pa dia ene omo emra bi nyono nko Martin Perbu ono so aye a renowned human rights lawyer ono so ade bia ba beto so se enye democracy we entine to aba edema the National Democratic Congress inti eno so omumrabi abronye insensem no ene ebeka topic ho a yebedi eho enkomo na afei yahwe eho ensem enso ewo dwumadie so enye eho nko ye other issues a nyame adoma ene ebenya adaje na afei yewremu na yedi enkomo enso ewo dwumadie eso aka ho nsem eye alhaji soka friends azoka sofo ene ya kase police for atonsa edafa na so wokoche no mamenka ne sa ewo tamale na omo ade na akwa amama no eye bill senya me ya doma wonsempiem na omo emfa no omo tutuna no na omo mfa no enko gina sene bia na yenni na sem eno so ebeka ye discussion nanom ena omampani ene ensentrofo ehyaye ya omo edi enkomo ahodo bebre enso efa oman ehu nyame adoma at the form basis of our discussions this morning wo message a obetimi edi afa 0551599933 0551599933 yen sabeka na afi yakenkan enso edi amount enso ewo kasa fidie eso higher Kessben 93.3 esune sanso na Kessben television and also ye life and also yede ho ensem enso ede ebebro anase yede dwumadie no enso ewo honoma message no ye twen 0551599933 yen sabeka na yakenkan ewo kasafidi so enso ede amount afei ma yenkoi na afei yenhwe mema aye doctor akwaba doctor Mashud Abungu. Doc, good morning.
Morning.
Naboko de.
Oh, yeah, madam boko.
Ede nyame ase pa. Na me MPP Russia nema tisen ho.
Oh, nema boko.
Nema koso boko ho.
But pepe so mama ho kwan na tia atiefo.
Okay.
Maba Ghana.
Waba.
Fi Russia ba.
Waba.
Ghana ntoko ho. Russia ntoko ho ba.
Ntoko ho. Ntimu ya na motena.
Oh, say you say one air kono the superpowers between America and Russia.
Okay.
So America no support Ukraine.
Ukraine
and Russia for unko. But Russia is superpower. Intervene say
America for
to support Ukraine with my defeat Russia. And Russia moving forward. Intakwane die and we drew Russia.
Enu honum.
Enduru honum.
Nti mo muti hono de masomo odwomo.
Oh yes njo ya pa. But war de enye.
War de enye.
Aye den ya nipa bewu.
You're right.
Aye den ya Ukrainians bewu, Russians bewu. Kenya ya na ke yina tena asundwe mu. Nti ebumpa se asundwe ba na ye yina tena. Na ke odi. Mami chia grassroots for and people for grassroots for and UT for. Na me say use this opportunity to tia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay.
Or your campaign.
Uchiano.
Dini die. We say Mr. Fortuno. I there Mr. Fortuno.
I see.
And kill the Mr. use support to say chia. You dear odi. Minimum pa. Wow you say. Let me age more. Star life
minimum pa.
Menya you say. Mava Ghana masa hu bio.
That's right. Yeah, nyame right. Me ansam komo twetwe say na yenhwe yensha say from amamunimu na afi yemra mo party na nkasemu. For about 8-9 months into the governance of the National Democratic Congress, how will you say it comparatively to more government in 2024?
Yo, killed me that sepa. Yeah, governance. I say, the Bia Meka. Obiya nim say democracy there. Idea ye na ye nije ho. Sisi no my statement be about abronya DC our my arresting no. Wow nim say it's part of the governance. But mami started the economy. Ye na nim say NDC for bar government no. Almost be reduce the dollar rate. And you know who say net dollar na somewhere 16. And a bar somewhere 10. But ushe ni mana na tona Kessben na ke 20 Ghana cedis a omu reduce dollar no ba form. But na cement no e da so 20 cedis. Enti na ye sika na e reduce ye no na entimi reflect on the reduction of goods and services. Enti ma ho chire ba ye. But na de bia no yes o dollar price ahead then above form cedi kosro. But nima no na ye to no na nima price still e wasro. It na affect here economically. But Ghana for ne but economically na affect here. Because first na me send $100 by Ghana. Na me 16 Ghana cedis. 1,600. 1,600 need me to cement 16.
16. Makumako 16.
Yes. So see your matter so about 10 Ghana cedis. Me use
say 12 13 almost 13 there about. And I say 12 5.
Because
okay.
Right. Omuti money about 10. And 10 no me the $100 bar about 1,000. 1,000 bet me to 10 instead of 16.
Okay.
It economically can affect me.
Okay.
That is what NDC for NAD buy. And ocean swa omo buy no so set up gold board. Gold board na omo ye na sorry to say semi gold board no chrono koso.
Sa. E dey na chese chrono koso ho.
She semi fi oroshi but also take it time. No she ni maybe she gold board no omo buy no gold price almost 15 Ghana cedis, right? Omuti swa ba 8,000 per pound. Na 16 na 16,000. Omuti swa per pound eba 8,000. And no more reducing almost 7,000, right? And no more to gold no from small scale miners, legal small scale miners. Na ono mutu hono se see no omuton gold no in the world market twice of that price. It's economically net chronic cost.
Okay.
And at the same time so almost some of the anti-tax force are illegal gold miners. Kyo di biso ho omo chichi omo bebre omo ji gold ni bi gold no he
So I almost declare say almost the akwa gold board because that's the law. Just say what you be a sebi young man and license say on fire and you go the Juma or Ghana Hanuma.
Yes.
Wojia fako a year baby a gold board for no war now omon tone me Ghana for dia.
Now omo my account. Unim gold as you do omaje.
And they mean to
a time as so almost so me den. Omo my that statement no. Because gold board say me ko pesa information no.
Okay.
Omo nya information na mami. Omo say just say den. Just say me trauma omo. And also so omo say omo ma lances. Omo tier 1. Omo tier 2. Omo self finance aggregator. And omo aggregator. Ni na no so success in enye ejuma.
Enye ejuma.
How? Because semi jenfi na no din ontimi manage economy no ontimi manage gold
board no ya but say am for bonabaso na you buy say bonabaso e mo hen kra bonabaso say na djuma o ye no eso ani because nay about 6 billion worth of gold and friends say sika dollars.
Yes.
And through the gold board no about the Ghana economy ti say wo kasa how do you explain that one?
Yes, mami explaining. The thing I make us and say almost success in age money say tier 1 no also muto from minus, right? Omuto ano atoma tier 2. Ne tier 2 atoma self financial aggregators and as aggregator and as a gold board nankasa. But tier 1 omunye gold binto. Omunye binto but omo ambulances. Uko gold board website no be a website now. It's only 11,000 which is tier 2 and tier 2 ni tier 1 they are competing to buy the same gold and almost like
rules no are conflicting tier 2 ni tier 1 no rules no are conflicting okay
and almost like ni enye ejuma na osha mense say gold board no omaton gold anyiska amaya ebo semi-jenfi so na o ka say semi-jenfi no your press conferences or river water bodies. They see illegal mining say issue. Say see no only the leading buyer of illegal gold mine. How? Because gold board. Omuto gold. Do you know where they buy the gold?
I'm say artisanal small scale miners.
I'm telling you from authority, 50% of the gold, you know, illegal miners.
50%.
50% of the gold.
Illegal mining
of gold board.
How do you justify this? How do you see it?
What underground?
Those are about 50% of the gold now motono from illegal mining.
Illegal mining.
And I know minim say uti o mampani a omra oni nsenchofo ehia no. Obi busa no question efa ho. Man eba be yi ano especially say illegal mining say yemfo ne yensuo ni nasefo no na omo refer na say in 2024 during the campaign or ka say was some mampani ko declare state of emergency na ono o declare bia na e ma ne di nchiremu e by say ontimi en declare because and they will declare amanfo anu aduane ebebo wo mo gold na Ghana enya no and they eboa ye ko be crash economy no say enu yi anu sa ana
there be
enyi anu
yes enyi anu because enyi anu compare say omo solve illegal mining na na ko so mo set mining or legal mining board
asem ko set legal mining board okay
but oma go on akoseti gold board because on pay the end product Asante for can say o pay obehuntu na o chire boa
e pay obehuntu na chire boa
enti omu pay end product no anything no be semi jenfi ko share ho right because omu ni say illegal gold mining we enye say KOD enye say me na meka obi anim o pay Ghana yiye no to Ghana obi anim say illegal gold mining enya dia e betima ending no we can only modify it and this person modifier first of all or say set border on regulate legal gold mining and the illegal gold mining I didn't tell you illegal because omo proper monitoring environmental protection omo monitor omo minerals commission omo monitor omo and to say set border integrated board those institutions no more monitor illegal miners no so that you become legal
okay
and they never to my sir very simple when you say cocoa farmers or man or tom farm illegal gold miners himfo ejisika because mine bia community bia obeko bia no ye tom farm no ma and I say mining side no ma also ko ahimfo no no ma kasa no dia ma omo no mo dia yejuma tinti set border legal mining board na ye bit ma regulate so that river bodies no aye kan no obi antimi huru no ye di authority ni share ehimfo no sam and the community na they can regulate it but metie press conference there be meet the press present here no or say so far oma classificate and also oma arrested 440 excavators right be say 440 excavators na o hen waka but ye hu ye e o hen or say 1,400 illegal miners no ma arrest omo wo hen o hu omo mimi hu omo
I see.
or say 300 chamfans o ma hye omo mimi hu say ya hye chamfan bia and or say 900 water pumps so o ma gi omo de ma farmers mimi mi area ho no mi firo bas never aye copy mi hu say farmer bia gi from the government it me bi temo ho Asante region hansu mine koso enti say ya gi ni ma bi say ya e o say Asante region ha yetimi hu bi ye hu bi sa na yes I can mining issue na KOD say unimi aketechi esu enche bia NMC legal mining side Erastus na e kan wansem the Asante Regional Police Commander mi refi ni din kakra wa organizing in Crawford and o ma ji illegal gold mining no a ye the legal gold mining
police command nankasa security national security for her
oma organize omo crofo e no ma kwaji legal mining company no e no mo ye illegal mining enche ye bia nso enche bia Lances mining company I wo Apito that is Pristia Huni Valley NDC MP I friend Robert Wisdom Kujo ene no crofo omo kwaji legal mining site and operating illegal and matro MP no NDC MP no Robert Wisdom no etroma ECG so mo restate light electricity e mo no mo ye illegal mining enti so wo hwe ne e koso ni nyina na utumi se John Mahama ana se President John Mahama na ba mi buom no enkoyi
sana hu no
yes
enkoyi all the steps are what eye womo a omo behwe na illegal mining na enkoso blue water guards for ewo ho wa tax the land minister and environmental minister no say omo enhwe se beya ye behwe na etu anana okasa say ye the small scale miners association because Australia makosua kwan fa so a ye friends small scale mining na abua ni nyina hu se ebia wotu na mo bia ebetimi abua ma sa illegal mining na etime free honum
QD mi gidi say oko in the wrong directions ye na hwa ye nature resources no omuton maninua ye na ni say MPP e work for 8 years uti say engineers and planners omato ajapade David ni nu eba president na omo se waton ajapade azuma mining
so nyanto ya say problems about
ena meet the press President John Mahama ye okay o si o ma stop police task force no no me say illegal task force na no operate no because it was disorganized and no one can say induct IGP no any task force no it was disorganized no obia sorry a command obia sorry no ye ne ope and that is not the way to go and also I can say or the legal miners eco Australia eco tree no more that is not the solution. The solution is say the youth Kwabena na be faso amo medjuma ye omo no mo ye illegal mining no and
you just left power. You couldn't help the youth in this your friends illegal mining way no mo guso mo di ni dika mo ntimi anye. So why do you accuse the government now say ono na won't me enye?
Because here set gold port to legalize the illegal mining gold. Yes, community mining. Na ekoso. And I say, na illegal mining, it will be very difficult so with me akoni, sir. Also set up things in place. And not necessarily community mining. No. So we're in the process. Say the community no be share mining I say. No community na kasa den. Legal mining. We face some difficulties. When you say mining no, we have big politicians omu ye into it.
Ye kade bias ye ntimi nchobia.
Why? Because it's difficult. And then we can say gradual. You see no mu say sika ama for ko say ko sua no. Omu ko sua eba. How can they fight illegal mining?
Some may ye. So it won't be illegal again. They will do it because Australia, they had similar problems. South Africa had similar problems. How do they equipment on fast omutimi overcome ye? And no person mukusia. Na yes ye the ebe buana ye ti overcome. See ye na senka mining ye mining ye ya recover land ye dua so ade anase ye CBBS so a senka illegal mining ni ho.
Didn't make us say is a wrong approach and say almost say sika see any gold board is making enough profit. Argentina training illegal miners now how do you train them? Say almost say in almost say a forest. So they need a source of water. So when you source of water, or say create dams small what we call swamp. No more chinsun or no more so that water and enco pollute your water bodies.
Okay.
Share AGE and also Boise Gold Fields. You're mine or you're big time engineers or more how many years ni?
So many years.
Or more Oko Takwa. You're miners or Argentina you own train no more. No person says Sikaton or Syria. Meanwhile, it's different thing altogether because Australia economy no. They are empowering the youth. Almost social policies who are honuma boy youth no. Now they be answer baby anaka say galamsey no illegal mining. Galamsey is not illegal mining. Code do me no onu meaning say galamsey means gather them and sell.
Yeah.
Historically na ye nanamo no issue to a omuni na masase so a omutumi ye good. No more for no more bobo no more ton. Enti galamsey can be legal mining as well as illegal mining.
Okay.
Because all our lances mining na now we legal mining now. Unya gold now you gather them and you sell, which is galamsey. Unya illegal mining so you gather them and sell.
Yeah, the galamsey no cast across. That's right. Miemra the New Patriotic Party na afi yenhwe. Party no, mami so your fair assessment of the New Patriotic Party now. Are you happy?
I'm happy and I'm not happy.
Why? Yemfa not happiness and yemfa why are you not happy with the party?
Yes, I'm not happy because free power and chair 8 months ni and share confusion na by a party no more disunity na by a party no more and yeah dear I'm happy with me can't say unity ni ho because him say after elected Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a presidential candidate for NPP towards the 2028 elections. Who say Alan Cash, Alan Charmatin, free party no Edin Crawford my division by a party no. As I'm saying, still that the division that's all. And share contest na ever there are some personal attacks. Basically, personal attacks no free Kennedy camp. Share Kosi Kwatin or you be personally or attacked Bawumia. But they be American. It's like any politics now or the student politics but I was all matured beyond student politics. Because it's here or a spokesperson for presidential candidate. And all the 5 presidential candidates obi betima be a candidate for MPP. Or be a candidate campaign for that person again. You are going to campaign for MPP as a political party. And who attack candidate where? Who attack candidate where? Now you're electing now. How can you campaign for that person? You see the same words how you attacking or no? Attack it. Yeah.
That's why I'm only happy.
That's why I'm not happy.
Only happy. Now, you better solve that problem because it is going on and the campaign is still going on. I'm more some campaign and they will be a say and kind of direct cry or catch. How are you going to solve that one? Now, Mwankasa, Mwakoto ammunition, some of the mom opponents, someone the men so animal and how better solve that problem?
Yes, to solve that problem, and Nuntina NEC, National Executive Council, MTA, and almost schedule say, near Kokosono, you elected your presidential candidate in Tema for the past 3 years now. Who's our conflict ni because by then now your candidate will be a better support. So that is one way and the other option is say or say kasa especially spokesperson say over media ever attack presidential candidate. The target should be the delegates. They say we and yet all Ghanaians. And I say you be no which my vote.
Yeah.
It's only the delegate. So why don't you target the delegates by going the grassroots? A campaign
Okay.
No in the media so no can about presidential candidate once no attacking personally. Or when you opportunity call media, talk about the qualities or the skills or the ideas presidential candidate in all. Maybe they be me kwa me de bomia message na echo because ye ina nim or ye vice presidential candidate no ye ina nim tare no setie on the do be atam on attack obi over ye vice president no so ye ina nim obo ma economy ne den echo soro ono na
economy no akoka ho asemi the opposition in Ghana for who ni sa that's why they voted because they tagged by me say economic wizard has become a digital friends advocate.
Yeah.
So how do we because convince Ghana for not me in particular, but convince Ghanaians. Let's say the Baumia that is touted as the economic wizard. No, now no. Yes, so we jai economy not to no all your digitalization.
Yeah.
And how did you say let the economy grow?
Yeah. Kyodi, when you say you free about no and I say Lucy elections na NDC buy. Omo buy na dollar ni call form.
Yeah.
Omo buy na obiase economy ni ye. Ana me boa. Omo the policies they have they put policies in place. No.
Almost
policies no.
Prudent measures no mo to ga. Nti say mo buy na mo discanya funya no mo the prudent measures, prudent spending. To man share dan spend and na economy no.
There be some buy in 8 months no. Se see our policies no you be who policies effect next year.
Okay.
But this year there
cost
enjoy benefit.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
We share gold board now why you say na but your policy gold for oil, right? And no to gold no the exchange it for so that we will not buy dollars. And I say for dollars embe economy no na abe shorty na the depreciation and appreciation of the dollars no and it no yeah gold for oil no and no na NDC buy no and on be changing yeah gold board no and me say benefit na NDC buy na no more benefit no ni na yeah Dr. Baumia ideas na or the
yeah Juma.
Yes.
Right, so let's go na yenhwe why Dr. Baumia, because there are 5 candidates. Kennedy Ejapon ho Kennedy friend saying Kwabena J Ejapon ewo ho friend saying Dr. Former Education Minister Yawaduchum ewo ho afi Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ho na Dr. Brian Champon ewo ho. Why Baumia? Adentina chenchena NPP delegates should look at Baumia na omunyai the rest of the 4 no name concentrate on Baumia.
Yeah, Omi very good candidate, but Baumia exceptional. Adentina exceptional. Baumia has been the vice presidential candidate for about 8 years. And over here, vice president for about 8 years. And the experience wise at the presidency, Baumia.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And we are owning. Open so for Juma, 10 years, 5 years experience.
Okay.
And Baumia 8 years experience.
Oma makarobie ni bi.
Omo need presidential experience.
Okay.
Because Baumia has been a vice president before, right? The closest I will be by any ministers, Dr. Duchum and Brian Champo, no more ministers. And the second, check all the presidential candidates, right?
The 5 of them.
Baumia has been in the ballot box.
Ballot paper, no. Okay.
Has been a ballot paper too,
okay.
Right? Because all ballot paper omutuaba oko ballot box but ohwe omofo na yekan na obi anu ha oko ballot paper muda presented by ballot paper.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. To no wa ballot paper so danti Ghana for your family sana person
omunim nipa or your popular among enti yi na enya de ade niwa oni na mabontia no bo MPP dinya obia e kan Baumia Dr. Baumia and he is the popular candidate among all the candidates, right? Or say or no na yet to and it na me support him.
Okay.
2 all ideas. He has a lot of ideas. And Osha, how did we discover Baumia? Kufone discover no. Or see oko UK no more conference and boom your be presentation economic presentation and who no identify no. So economically the guy is good,
okay,
yeah, theoretically and practically or you good and our ideas are with my implement it ama Ghana eden okonenim. It is the best candidate or with me aboy and a three or you be or the form or respect you be on the dear term on full term, and we need a president over you say obi a oye calm ni bufu or respect you bia ohun akora obunu ohun pe na obunu wetima ko bom yefie ne ya na ya ma wo hunu and he is also accessible,
okay,
and it na me
say
delegation so vote ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
There is this assertion that is going on say nei omniko 2024 esa 2024 no na party ni di nkugu kase pa. So per the popularity and you are trying to tell Ghanaians and the delegates about me popular na se for na 2024 election it say sa onye popular bi asa because ko popular na nyama ye kan nyina fa no ye no kra ka kana photo aba edemano. How do you answer to that?
Yeah, KOD unim say Ghanaians omu vote based on only the candidate. Omu vote based on the party.
Okay.
Right? And nutina oshe Alan Cash ni vote no na ye very less. Ko ye MPP presidential candidate unim say can the vote no be kosoro. Enti party ni ka ho. Enti de bia meka, to be frank with you. Nana Akufo-Addo baye no, President Nana Akufo, former president. The first 4 years no Nemo Koyi. The second 4 years no things were difficult. Things were difficult because make us a 20%. For some of our appointees, right?
20% of some of the appointees appointed. What they do? They no more because
your general secretary, Justice Kodia, maybe or can say so share appointees nibi. Some share muntimi ye jumana. Mufo jumanu ncho na mfanko. Yes. Enti you could see the direction. Say some of appointees no near normal ye no mbo party no, right? And nutina your general secretary kra be mess our statement no. And 80% no about the world economic issues are ever.
Okay. 80%.
80%.
80%. Right.
Yes. One, COVID-19 buy no affect ye pa. Which said full year. Now we couldn't trade, right? It affected ye. And now workers 80 and the government 80 omoka. Na ye sika no he. And no affected ye. And all share de bia meka. Me feel Russia Ukraine war no it affected Ghana pa America yi enye Ghana nko Europeans quite affected omo.
Hold on na yenhwe honum because the opponent the National Democratic Party say Russia for na Ukraine for ko no they are not suffering. So why will the rippling effect no ebe kan una or Russia? How is the situation on Russia?
Yes, now the situation on Russia na difficult because Russia economy no it's based on financing the military.
Okay.
No investing in military. Omo producing weapons. Eton ema other countries.
Okay.
Ente buy ni sa no. Omo budget ni na akọ military no. Enti na things were little bit difficult.
Na difficulty wo honom.
Na difficulty wo ho. Because na mitimi ship oil. Na me business partner mitimi bo mo ship oil. E buy na intimi bio. Because na shipment prices no na jumpy akosoro.
Okay.
And some more sanctions no untimi fa oil kra and free Russia and ko bibia.
Okay.
And you first na business oil business na call between Russia and Ghana. This year and Kobio because of the war. Right? And also European Union so omo finance Ukraine pa. Omo budget ni na about $30 billion. Omo the more weapons. O sha ka sika we no ka betima about Africa. Some relief and I say NGOs no but they say omo invest as can na Ukraine and the Ukraine so no omo the leading producer of fertilizer and the wheat nitoko na yes in farmers omo farm bio omo timi and fact is now producing fertilizer so omo timi because Russia bomb factories ni na enti ni na no affect
te no ka be na yema Ghana so ye ho akire say economically enti the economic hardship na buy no we can lead at the doorsteps of Dr. Bawumia being the economic wizard say one na na should have turned the economy around enti ade na ebro ewiase nyina so enti me emfa problem ne to Bawumia so
the event me can say eba sa no say by impromptu and at the by impromptu sana you have to structuralize it you change ideas and start eduning nema everything aye next time eno then affect here.
Okay.
And you know me can say Bomia and economic management team they put things in place. And our own udria ebra and one day na ebe fifi. Ebe take it time and sana produce season no. It take it time and you lose elections no. Ke ya dey win elections na ka benefit na ka obenye this year no. Ke be 100% more than near
NDC yes. Because omunim ho hwe amansa ma ba beto
omba ya no betu ya no mo enjoy
anyway unti obi beka say he's a human being, he may have his shortcomings, untimi nya any negative attributes of Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia because ene upo Bawumia din a NDC for ekofaba say Oko internet is tagged as the most I don't know how to put the description. Say a Ghana you know yet the greatest liar because internet brings it up. And they will can one more at the certain thing Pologo Dam, one more attribute to Bawumia, PDS, one more attribute to Bawumia, to Bawumia dia, especially the NDC and person betting the crumbs Bawumia by the Canadimra. Say now Kasan way.
Wow, him say you stronger, umudua, your opponent always
you're afraid.
You're afraid. And always attack you. Omusro. Your ball football crana. Now key player no. They be always support a crowd as a defender corner show. Me money coin corner show. The same thing. Don't you say Bawumia a key player. If they target Bawumia, no me to me dismantle Bawumia there. Or may they get their way out. Or me winning. And you try Musro Bawumia no. But Misrao and a Misre delegation no. So one kasa tenase and you know and share all the candidates now. Candidates now 5 candidates no. Don't say Bawumia is much fit because why be paying? Why Nana Akufo-Addo maintain no as vice presidential candidate for good 8 years.
16 years, okay. Right.
8 years. 4 years. And Sana the vice president for another 8 years.
Right.
Because the man was just good. He has the ideas, the humanity, the love for the party, the love for the country. Right. Just say be all round. And this forecast say he's a liar. Wow, John Mahama is incompetent, right? And he's still incompetent. Then media press.
John Mahama is still incompetent.
He's still incompetent. Media press and you besides question about single span. And also single span. Professor Tamils and I start here. And unfortunately, Owuye na head atonsuum. Na Owuye no one inheritino. And ye John Mahama. And one man atonsuum.
Okay.
That tells the incompetent. And the government workers are almost struggling with demonstration. And the effect of John Mahama being incompetent. Because John Mahama is competent. Because I be single span. Come implement no. And he say Obiwo Ghana Airport. 10,000 as secretary. Ka Obiwo GS 100,000 as secretary. Kono be the same thing. And I say
based on qualification.
Based on single span and the qualification, right? But John Mahama mana to assume and on one
also be review.
You incompetent na can want some no.
Anyway, also be review. Now let's come back now and hear the MPP. What do you bring on to the fore? And they you are more planning say mobile power ebesign abama power in 2028 just around the corner. The internal wranglings negusua ekoso. How will you annex power? Better when your power with these wranglings are ekoso. If there is no unity, it's feeling more a bedeng na motimi akon as nipa bako.
Yeah, Kyodi. Answer na make us some way. Ma who say presidential candidates ni be can say omutua in addition to the filing fee anyway no mutua 4 million Ghana cedis. Yeah. 4 million Ghana cedis no development fee. Argentina ni sa. Wa onim say enche bia na delegate conference. Delegate conference no can energy at Japan contributed 3.5 million voluntarily for the conference.
Okay.
Aduchum contributed 500,000. Brian Champo contributed 1 million. And the National Executive Council meeting na mo hobby. Na Kwabena Japan wo hobby.
Okay.
And omu propose the development fee because na omu use 2 criteria because na say Ghana for Beka say aden it's going to and I say no. These candidates have already contributed this so much to the party voluntarily. And to say, yeah, we can one. Ebema yehu presidential candidate obetimi anye resources and obetimi anye sponsorship obetimi sponsor party no and this ultimate races asika that means we a good candidate obetimi akọ abonten asiki sponsorship abre party no that is one criteria ye dey share
e be say no there no let me yenya ho no say be say it will rather fuel unscrupulous people are betimi room sponsor because you just need money so nipa no obeba be boano mostly na censorship in him so anybody can just come say nipa krono kwan afa so nya ni sika say te sense dey here na say mo dey motimi raise mo 4 million now ultimately see ebanasa how do you differentiate between the correct money eba be sponsor party no any dey sebio obetimi afa nipa bonif bio for bi so timi raise some money because I am exorbitant I want to be a leader of the party and at all costs also me raise size kano na me de eba na party na timi agimitum.
Okay, how you say the presidency no and as a presidential candidate and you bia no to me a contest you be virtual right and also nipa 5 ni na mobile na ke do we ya you say omo people with integrity yes and so almost speaking sponsorship they also be careful who they go to or who sponsor them because omo nim say omo ko bi ho nipa no is tagged like corrupt or criminal they wouldn't be good or comfortable associating themselves to that person.
When I want to be president,
yes,
not at all costs I want to be president.
Yes,
I'll do away with all those things. Now,
you ever tag to send your kind say unscrupulous people who say about out Amoka. And if you are going for those monies, you be careful.
Okay.
And to say you're president, no person be the president. You should be careful with the people who sponsor your party.
Okay.
Or who sponsor your
campaign.
Vision.
Okay, right.
And it say and we see another criteria the share. And third one so party ni hiesika elections na yebe ye no hiesika say party na nkasa no ye run elections ye be for ECG we have to pay for ECG delegation na omeba no omo up and down aye den ya party no also sponsor ebimu na omo ko delegate voting polling station na polling center no eco vote enti sai sika ni na no e de ebo party no enye say party no per se ye ni sika ye wo sika ohonum but we shouldn't use that money to run the elections or say pay sika ka ho because we are in opposition opposition so ye be hia sika say we run the party no enti enunti na ye ni sa enti osa kan say unity party ni dia na say MPP na ye de ba board no wa onim say MPP tem bia eba pa obia ye the social policy eba NDC cannot mention any social policy. Yes.
And they almost say free tertiary education, first year stress free.
Yes.
Tertiary your friends saying education stress free. Now
it's not true. Ke duwa unim say o ko KNUST na KUST. So one year government subsidized admission na ye free be fee paying. Unim say tem bia omutu higher than omo subsidized no. Say see me no kan law students are we fee paying. They're paying like 12,000 a year. But stress free fees no almost 2,500. That is those who gain direct admission are subsidized and air cover and cover me na and misinformation na me can and but o share
say na most of the free SHS by someone cover private schools.
Free SHS.
They didn't cover private schools.
And one say me crime for private cover universities, cover private universities.
And so when someone say free pay no
free pay no say private government na.
Government yes. Lecture how is that because I know say a bar say etia way na university na so ye ne dey. I don't know how because I've been me kind of saying Makubida. So I know how it is like. What they say. To order to asoma me.
Enti sanet here. But we share go for time or the national health insurance by as that is for MPP. O share na do ba or the free HS aba as and this no mu ye dede no mu pidin this say say o ma we den o ma maintain no mu ka double track because some buy ya come can say double track no me dey at the fofra aba double track is still going on.
Also 2027.
2027 that means near because I dey enya ko buy ko we den ko betwem enti Mr. Ghana for say 2028 almost voting my you another policy ye dey beba but we can say
policy be no
or say obaye free zone, tax free zone.
Okay.
Every region.
Every region, yeah.
Until what name away be a processor just or Accra or over in the regional
board,
base.
yeah, okay.
Yes. Until another policy ever boost the economy.
Right.
And all share dignitization as well. See an NDC Chroma win almost training 1,000 coders, which is good policy because we are in the technology world. And also be any ideas about technology. That goes back to dignitization.
Okay.
Until you can't dignitization and I say technology is MPP was our ideas, you know. This is the main reason why Ghanaians also more than vote my 2028. And a were good replacement. Why? NDC, CCA, you know, you need ni over need good placement. And John
Madam, wouldn't do a bass, and come to the can 5 on Coprio.
Say who 5, but Omukra who will be our back out.
Okay.
Into Omukra no Muntakon Kran easy.
I said,
Katie and Julius Debra.
You finance minister Kuku, and a hot of a brie as a
Julius Debra, and I said in Katie or Masha see heavy. I say on social media, or more compa. If you see how you need to do so, it's almost the division no crown. And easy, and never born the division across.
And never
born see it
anyway. Right, yeah, near the sea. Now, my name finally, what will you tell to Ghanaians, especially MPP delegates? I'm here at the 1st of January. I'm going to about a flag bearer, man, be the partner name.
Answer na meka me pese meka about abronya DCRS ni.
Okay.
Ye ina nim say governance na na say the organs of government no ye say o 3 but the bia meka say o 5 the minim say twi no metuma kan ye the executive and the presidency no ye the judiciary and the court ni supreme court ni sadima and the legislature and no ye parliament no and I say o fourth estate and media for the communication between the public and the governors and I fifth one which is the civil society and no say another organ that influence policies for the governance
see about 5
organs of governance. Right. Yeah. And organs ni na executive no, he is trying to manipulate all those organs.
Who is trying to manipulate them?
The executives.
The executive
which is the
try to manipulate
the
all of
yes.
them.
Who ni eco police in time na enye hwe who did you be atama you say this me misdemeanor, yeah. Misdemeanor, the maximum sentence 3 years, right? The nipa no guilty 3 years. Na nipa no akwa court and the judge refused to give the person bail. Nipa no so ye party regional chairman, not an ordinary person. No who refuse over man bail. What's man
a week.
What mean say omu manipulated, the executive is manipulating, and I feel sorry for the judge. How do you see yourself? Oh, you're judge. What you might in a case you say? What if you see bail or something? They have been used as a political weapon.
How do you do? How do you justify say it has been used as a political weapon?
Because the maximum sentence, 3 years.
So why don't you blame the judge and I say using as a political weapon?
Yes, because of my influence the judge.
How?
Because they don't can any criminal case, even criminal
so
case.
Judge Nebia, why the judgment? So why do you bring politics in? I want to me person Busan.
And them can say, judge, any ordinary case, any ordinary persons, you see the common law also apply, but because it's a political figure and there's political influence in it, which is genuine.
Where? How do we justify the political influence in?
I justify it because Chairman Azoka on kro bu obi o tuye ma ehun ye we also didi obi atem keke freedom of speech o kasa didi obi atem keke ma kochi no so didi obi atem IGP wachi no also o money bail and so Azoka wa bu obi TV so ye hu o didi obi atem
wa granting the bail
ono didi atem no sa two blow wa granting the bail we wachi na tum
because we did Azoka dia na ya didi atem ni blow two na we atem didi nko anyway
executive tries to manipulate all the four organs of government.
Right. Dr. Mashood Abongo, chairman MPP Russian branch, and you didn't doc.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yo, Miss Mda
O Korasha and Admashu.
Yo, Mate.
Definitely. Thank you very much. Onuna yenini din komono. Yabe share discussions na nkasa ase ewo hanum sei. Nyame ayadum mewo aye Ora Paddy Christian on a lecturer, political scientist, Kessben University College, Department of Politics and Public Administration. No ha. Yeah, train say Dr. Buachi Dankwa. Ono so lecturer wo Amstead ono so ebepiem ewo ha na yedi enkomo ma menkenkan messages no kakra a aba na afei yemfa nkomo twetwe no yemfa enhyeso enso ewo hanum esei na sei na mempeke no na yenko ewia yebebo some videos kakra eno ewo ho na afei yahwese de etiem Oiboboatin ewo nrebehi ono edibi aba. Said the political persecution and vindictiveness against the MPP members is becoming unbecoming. We shouldn't hide behind power and authority to deliberately punish political opponents. Nothing lasts forever. Posterity will be the judge. Ono edie and Oiboboatin. Thank you very much. O message ode ebreye ne anope teacher constitution wo wiemwa same. So JDM's hypocrisy knows no bound. He's telling Ghanaians to watch their tongues. But what about Kevin Taylor? Will your government finally act, Mr. President? It is time to show that no one is above the law, not even the influence. Ghanaians deserve equal justice. And also, dear Odebe Boajumedienum, I don't know. But if you are to say this government is very selective, how come Azoka, who has threatened to kill leaders of the opposition party, arrested and immediately granted bail, but Abronya, who only called an IGP incompetent, has been remanded 7 days again after almost 2 weeks in police custody. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, Kyodi. It is good. Say it is good that Chief Sufo Azoka has been arrested and being prosecuted because his comments and attitude at Akwesi by-election was uncalled for from one man PSC Akwesi Obeng Asari, Shidim Asante Achim North, Ena Odiwe Abam. I say thanks for your motivation. Okay, let's leave that one here. Nafi Yen Twaso. Good morning, Kyodi Ghanaians who voted for President Mahama to come and apologize. All the promises made by President Mahama about the LGBTQ Galamsey fight has been a fiasco. President Mahama has woefully failed Ghanaians. MPP delegates, please, we should give Dr. Bawumia 80% of votes to serve as warning to our opponent, Bright Awotakwa Ena Odiwe Abrain. Good morning, Kyodi. I'm watching you live from Manson Kwantan. My name is Barumba, head teacher, Manso Actually DA Primary School. Some Ghanaians term the arrest of Abronya as political prosecution, but I must say that politicians in the country should exercise some kind of decorum and decency in their statements. All right. Thank you very much. Kyodi, tell the man from Russia that he can't just come from Russia to tell the CEO of Goldboard that he's a thief. Can you say this to one of the ministers in Russia? Let us use the media to preach how some people talk in radio station. I support the IP address issue to trace some comments in social media. Sir Cabis, Manchester Trafford Road, UK, Ena Odiwe Abraham Masawudo Kumasi Bantama. And so as the actions and inactions of the NDC government, which seems to be targeting the opposition members without justification, cannot be allowed to continue in this country. NDC and IGP must be told that power is not forever, it is transient. Time will definitely tell. Okay. Ono enso edie MPKB to be pet na fe memra studio so we say Mahama is intimidating president, is an intimidation president from Ata de Odebreya, I don't know. We Lawrence Bacheke Buche was a near Soren Quanta, and also the Biaba was say Chief Sofo Azoka, NDC First National Vice, was arrested, charged with a demeanor case, and granted bail the same day. Kwame Bafwa Bronya, MPP Bron Regional Chairman, has also been arrested and charged with the same misdemeanor. Misdemeanor. Case, but has since been refused bail. Is the justice system in Ghana under this NDC Mahama government fair? Did Mahama promise a biased resetting? Honestly, President Mahama's second term is a cursed one. Second comings are almost always dangerous. Okay. On also a dear or the a brain. Me entry videos 1 or 2 be pay. Baba Mema Paddy Akwaba. Chris. Good morning.
Good morning, Keo.
Naboko de.
I'm an Adam.
I'm Adam.
I'm say fresh. Ice beer.
As the Russian in the Divayo.
Ice.
Anyway, as the bomb. Anyway, Paddy Christian, a lecturer and a political scientist at Kessben University College, Department of Politics and Public Administration. We are said Dr. Bwache Dankwa Babe Cancer. But my young videos 1 or 2 be na afe yen twaso ewo dwumadi so a yen kwai na yen hwe se abronye DC enra yasare man no for another week ewo high court ewo crime enti yen ko ne yen kohwe the denial of the bill conditioner and as a bill na ne lawyers esiki at the aman no yen ko ne kohwe de koso honum madam are ready yen ko ne hwe right. I think we're having some technical challenges into Yemfa and no NCO. So, I say na tiedi ani na yen trust ni median common no e wo hanum sei. Paddy, mama sha sem free ho. Amra ye twese Dr. Bwache Dankwa ebeba. And now no mampani ni sanchofo hia e mo ma kwan se yem musabusa no ensem. Ensem ahodo bebre ni pim ba mintio. Especially on the Galamsey issue, that is one thing. Yeah, among for and send that is one Galamsey issue no ever honum. Then there are other issues we look at. Yan Galamsey issue a new year or the buy no. Mamindio.
Okay. Medical ada with here for no share for us. And then so say ya sorry dear. Moja dear move for sunny dear. Aja, I said I and the Bemanyame. Message chiame mame. Miami mami nimpon. Anti dina dede komte. Mami wa brem hu yi o keodi. Oba besi akwa akon. Mami anti dina. Ote menka na no pe mechia o. Yami sha pa. Ene me namfofo Honorable Tahiru or contesting for primaries Salaga. Mechia na no pe o hwe me mechia no. Makasa na ye ba na asem ni so no na keodi me be kasara me ka hu a
nsem di achiri
nsem no abo me pusa kakra
okay
na edi kan eye mebo ye president his excellency abaso say with me engage the media because ye ba politics mo is between the grassroots or the populace citizens no any presidency no enti say we di kind ISI initiatives na we want more of this
okay
na nsemo apie mu dia KOD dan me hwe wie no me dwen ho afa mu dai me so ye na sa to aso ma dwen ho asi
okay
e di kind e ba no Galamsey nsem na o kan na maka wo dem hada say the state of emergency to Galamsey so no any possible
right.
That's
what I'm penny kai.
Say last time okay say me kai.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't know me kai sa. O share sky fi Galamsey. If we mine mu ma or miner. It seems the NDC government they've capitalized on that. And no generating enough for them. So when they were in opposition, the previous government or man said that be about it. Abema or mining nya sa ska no fa so but when they came with the good board no amaye hu say sa honum sky fi hoba no ebetimi ya bibia mo man therefore omo capitalizing on it and hwe last time accounta efi gold board or buy just say 6.5 over 6.5 billion US dollars scar efi gold mo e buy then it's more than gold cocoa Say scan a does saying cocoa sika eba. Say scan a does saying other industrial sectors no. So actually say good no ye de ani ko hu ye na ye ni ye a e be bo man no.
The question is ye the year. Now 8 months into government. Say ye be this kanechin kwa na yaka say enu nti ye nyeske free ho nti de ekoso no ye hwe ne saa. No, I'm making some proposals say obeye de, but enche dodo.
Ke ba me be mo analogy bi. Ye wi ana me na o mienu nyina ya adwen. Me so ano. Kete o be 5 years 6 years as that time na mfe na mani fifi. Me papa to bicycle ketu e bi ma me. All the mama say akola wa to bicycle dia ma me do ba say fe di agro. Ke odi me need den at that time no. Me to me current bicycle kete no to the extent that within 4 months no ma te bicycle ne ka.
Okay.
Enti me ko ba me mafie because enyume no na after na hiring after school.
Na mo kwala no eba.
Na me so enti bi wa me be fie be 7 8 na say me ya akola bone. Me papa oje ne ho anje. But me ba na okasa na ma be ya akonta ma no say me call my current bicycle say. Or here sky but sometimes those times we say oh high bike 5,000 10,000 na is cow. Oh sure akole your business minded. And he stopping me from renting the bicycle no say Emma me buy feel late no very difficult and I threat to my life or no him and they say me that feel abontin che but KOD scan ba no ama me papa who the way obey a stop me bicycle ni nsem yan fan to good body galam say ni high but if you the way resources ni bana you can also put a blind eye on resource na ban therefore say we kwan bia e be fa so a and the here's the way e be ya akola na opie current bicycle me sha no me hwe kwan ya metumi eye bibia e bia se bambo bia na say me educate no say o kwaye ni say time say no e bia ontumi rent men ko echire ba around the fie no omo be rent no mo mra ho be twi wo fie ana say even ko mo mra fie a I think those are some measures na e be ye necessary so dwen scan ho asa dwen ba ne bambo ho a sa dey we na o say as a father okay. But also easy bicycle no class men tribute mu in fact my papa take that strong measure and SCZ bicycle no but unfortunately that time na matika na wie
atoka
and me feel say he's been unfair to me but all things being equal you fan say SCZ bicycle no me who say do baby he wish that money so small money
never
anka beba because that time na nyama mu ayede so me dey no toto gold board in semini galam say in semino that no make I of here say o hwe sky bana state of emergency in the anya possibility me propose say aban no hwe kwan a obey regulate how our mining neko so to me regulate how mining neko na omo ye no responsibly or responsively ebema sas kasem ne hazards na e de ban eso beti maka ni sa no me who say near president can or can say me or say and do baby I be declare state of emergency but I also more explore other means name measures first state of emergency now say the last option my bibi anye and the enjoy cry
that's what your position kai say in declare state of emergency
yeah in me politics say oh e different
I see
but do what the assembly they be I catch some of my students say ruling Ghana is difficult than ruling US.
Why? Why?
So
why should ruling Ghana now yes small country now Sebio woman said win. How should it be difficult from ruling the whole of the United States of America?
And as even cry obi office psychiatric hospital when you are resane edukodi US near or minor the system will work for the country.
Okay.
But Ghana system in Yejuma until we need someone who have a critical mind. Obia na junior critical. Our Becca say or siege na ebia a bed ball mine on found say obe lose election found because Donald Trump for example may they compare US system. What bad systems ni Yejuma until or per se yehu na e was ye bibi na yehu no keke. But Ghana problems also stop galam say no the state of emergency too so no now be being so did equate our baby oh yes solve bibi from other side now we so almost sense you. So at the end of the day no, the problems of Ghana no, it requires a strong leader and a very competent leader.
Okay.
And about the Galamsey in Sem now, me who say the president is having the right ideas.
Okay.
But how to make these things work no?
Another problem.
I say the
Small scale miners.
minus ni be kwa brochri.
Australia.
How crap politics bet me be more.
How?
Yeah, politics are. Why not so be say how? Politics here, who gets what, when, and how.
Okay.
Yeah, ban your politics. Say what is politics? Say o deciding your benye bibi at what time, and a saying do saying na nipa ni benya. Politics.
Okay.
Definition of politics am the be more no pay no. And he say when na all
And Kwabena selective.
when and how.
I see.
Resources bang. And the ever says yeah no, it's assuming say NDC food soldiers no. Ne MPP food soldiers. Some no more apply as small scale miners, some person go see. There could be politics in it.
There could be.
There could be. Me case I'm
There
not
is.
speaking for NDC,
Okay.
I'm not speaking for MPP.
Okay.
Therefore, there could be politics in it. Therefore, what can I say? Me as a neutral person, Media to say he's on the right path. But we are watching. What am I say? We are watching very closely now. Me make a state of emergency need there. Makanda and I was president now says I just say me analogy now me here no I was right. And we can't take it slightly. I think so during the media engagement no. One of the questions span about is it conflicts our president backyard. Okay, I don't know sir videos no mube show the response nature say they are working.
Yeah, what's saying some technical problem currently. About didn't say being videos in
Correct.
Yeah.
By honum no nani America ne say yeah ka president asem no na timamufo no especially areas are those northern areas now conflict na cause no. Okay, they say on my ejina na ye ka kire bi no say the means to solve problems is not always resorting to conflict. So I honum no, I'm not condemning the whole area, but northern side no. I think this kind of perception say I can fight for what I want, I can fight for what I want. It's becoming too much. Shaboko conflict. All these things, you see, a set on my back. Nyama Ekoso or US, I also say how shooting in Nyama Ekoso, but those things are not attached to tribal sentiments. But I say two groups of people, omutifako. Now over a container, land a container basis ukeke. Now are displacing over thousands of people. Why? KOD, why? And then I'll say a jai as on my. See, President Waka said they are working on it, you know. We want to see one conflict management. The skills of conflict management. Say about mass conflict in back of them. I think so. Conflict prevention. And yes, I can say, oh, yeah, no more kasama. A coffee more. There are some conflicts be a dahocha, a sparky later, years in life. And so what can I now was expecting say, other conflict management ne say or more working on it no. So be preventive measures no so no I can ask them but now was expecting say your president back but unfortunately I didn't see that. And I'm even expecting more when it comes to those things. I think so Galamsey issue, me back to Galamsey issue ne income efi mubano. Me share otumu say senior doc efi ha ekan no. The fight is in two forms. President Nakasa can say o man confront alternatives. Then last time me kan wa ha say san confront no ka o de omo ba office as see as ke o de o city out so yi. Ombe ejuma wa ha. Salary bia o je kra en so money. Because car omunya fi gold mu Galamsey yes no. A very huge. A day okonya be 10,000 na. Not the bet now say a month on budget 10,000 on. And to always be our say solution. I say finding similar alternative to them. And a president Nika say by say or they sa education ni ema omo no. It will let them mine responsibly, meaning say he's providing them with alternatives instead of stopping it. And I think say maka ne sa no ye hwe enim say president no obema na free and fair. Say our opposition na criticize the government and say whatever they are doing, they are being biased. Messages are kind of Dodo ane bias say he's been biased. I'm a political scientist. I can't conclude for now. But political scientists, your measures are they working with time. I'll bet me they are calculating who say and I say analyzing who say near course no free and fair and I say free and fair. But we are watching. The whole world is watching the president. And to Marcus Ano, you better say having the miners to mine responsibly or responsibly. Nis and I say good board no so juma effectively no. It depends on the policies our governments no. Any implementation how they can come in place.
Okay.
But for now, no cancer no. Me who say juma I was say president government ni and a door so saying nyamaya so far 8 months ni. Though they have more time, but we are expecting critical measures. And see, yeah, if you understand, na Mr. President, on na on my policies near the additional in time. Yes, sir. Senior opposition, nay, other people are criticizing. No, I say, AI ho, into no. Yeah, President Nebeye.
All right. Yeah, other areas also assign attack. Minimum which other areas are obesign attack oh.
Nyama bebe madwe ho asi enti independent say areas are
there was the Accra Kumasi road ho ekwan ho sem epie mu ewo ho. There were issues about housing ho ensem epie mu ewo ho. There were a range of other issues ho no ma oka ho asem meaning which one you pick up oka big push ho asem a whole lot of other issues ho no oka ho asem ho.
And here can the sound there na just say and I make no me dwen ho a akoye say problems ne doso o tackle baby no na baby nso tosin.
But that's why you're the government, that's why you're the president until now you're buying. That's why we MPP free was say we better take over then solve the problem because before to me you now you're too abama say bra na better ho na no. So if there are problems and it becomes very difficult to solve, Ghanaians will still talk about it. I'm for become wasem.
That one there is very right. Yeah. About politics, it's very right to talk about things. Say, government, juma. It's not only oppositions that are supposed to talk. Even we the academians, we are supposed to talk with facts. We are supposed to bring research. I will say criticize the government. And the media knows more juma. Send them on media engagement. Media know what. Omukra na also bisa the right questions and omu bisa mine. But now no generally I don't want to tackle one aspect of the speech near other. Generally my expectations echo wrong. Generally my expectations go wrong. There are some things I never expected the president to even talk about it the way he spoke about.
What are they bisa?
There are some things
like
issues need also. Ebini say president single spine issue. The way the president kind is like he sees the problem, but he's not talking about the solutions much. Measure. 8 months ni 1 year, it's almost gone. No?
Yeah.
8 months ni 1 year bang. Almost a measure na at the end of the day no. 4 years na ba. Na say almost a 4 years. Na fanye. This kind of politics, I'm arguing against it. Say 4 years is enough for governments to work. 4 years, we shouldn't expect 8 years. 4 years is enough. So our policies be if you be scale of preference. Also, your scale of preference in term. No who near beba first, and as near heading. For example, baby to say no fee stress here. MPP ni Dr. Abeka was MCC. Oba though a promise Ghana for general so voting man NDC. But I mean who say necessary say government in Russia saw the no fees policy basis here.
Yeah. Who say unnecessary?
And yeah, very unnecessary. I will say it on facts. Very unnecessary. The fact say will be the free SHS about also person living legacy. No. This is not the time share benefits.
Okay.
This is the time to work to put things in place. Reset. Or reset the system, or reset we are. And say I share say the benefits. No. Ninti Americans and say okay say or catch media for and say yeah, president catch a media for and say about one of the questions, maybe a few questions, say we are all resetting the economy and for now salaries need pays are bano. They should just as a
fanasa
na yenye juma say benefits ni ba
you enjoy
benefit ni ba then na free no fees policy policy na kasa problems omu a ya academians ye hwem and no kind the challenges no kind yankan e bia ne say obi say fee paying for cover nipa na ko school ya jeno otua be 10,000 now we akotua 2,000 those are the things problems are inconformable criticizing. I'm not criticizing it for now because I didn't look I cover a lot of badges.
Okay.
So we can't talk about it for now. Anyway. But the fact say you are resetting the economy. You see the struggle in the international system. Nyama bebre koso grassroots galamsey issues near the day. You need resources to do it at early term of your office. How they fee stress na bano. I think the government it was very early because me draw table say scale of preference say near wine now say me first that one should be even the last year of my 4 years term na ka me de beba because by then no na me hu policies am dey about effects. For example that during the media engagement president can say yes CD no nti a akoso sese ano say government interventions ni be I withdraw. We see asema meka wa haso some days ago say weeks ago say it looks like the city is doing well then. But it's too early for us to conclude. Man up to the end of the year.
Yeah, you made
because
that statement.
As a political scientist and an economist, meaning said there are so many things our policies are artificial. And being artificial and it has a spillover effect. You can spillover effects are. Just our policy back ade back yen. E be affecting nyama bebre e o mining. And it is a spillover effect and take it time and say you spillover effect no. Meaning say opposition now more criticize or mobile say na dog crab say Mahama President Mahama anya hwe and previous government administration nyama omode gu akwam na ma CD na economy na ejina. That one there I argue against it say enya nokre. Enya nokre say even the dollar CD dollar issue no. E say omobile quick measures be omode put in place and ama yehu. But ripple effect nature say ever saw this car be $3 billion abegu economy ni mu a immediately no ebe ma effect say o dollar no CD na abafem anya honde against the dollar. But o share the other sector of the economy a scar anka o de be ye ho yie no ebe kwa share sa dollar na CD dollar na work na nti as a government with time no be hu say sa decision am take it affect other sectors so that I have to readjust it. And now president akan was say o ma adjust intervention from Bank of Ghana which they say the artificial solution now they shame no effect na have on the other sector of economy reserves reserves near the and so say can call back to the reserves enti no mo ye film no. And I think it's a smart move from the economic team of this government. Now maka ni say no after that yehu say say can na shame this is the real nature of the dollar and the CD as we speak now because they say I'm wait for the system to work on its own. But
water should find its level as they put it.
And when they say water and down we sit down no say overflow no say we no ha na obe hu the level no. But mebo omaba so say it was a smart move.
All right.
This government it
was a smart move.
And my leverage as a country say that time na ya humete. It am ya hume so kakra as wa do su kwa
we pia begin from
say yes akom you know the deeper the level but I can see that they have the competence when things are going worse they can come in and just intervene.
Thank you very much. Mama can message for you measure the other points now and you hear say Dr. Wachi Dankwa still onyamedru here. Teacher Constitution Watepa and Susu say if the IGP of the president feels that they have been defamed by Abronye, their actions lie. Their action lies in civil court and not in criminal court. Even if they choose to bring action against Abronye in a civil court for defaming them, their actions will be personal and the government will have no business getting involved in the case. Abronye's pronouncement did not rise to the level of criminal conduct because he never threatened anyone in his statement, nor did he advocate violence or incite others to violence. The government can claim to respect the constitution but refuse to uphold the rights of Abronye and all Ghanaians to enjoy their constitutional right to free speech as enshrined in the constitution. Okay. Ono Edia or the Abrene Anope. Please could you tell the MPP members that we need Dr. Baumia, not Kenny Japon, because Baumia is a humble and a peaceful man. Andy Ahafu Jedu and Odiwe Abraying. Hey, John, from the day, hey, why not friend joining? Hey, Oman our friend here joining. He's the president of the republic. From the day that you were sworn in as the president of Ghana, I realized that the land is under curse because I know you, your Idi Amin type of government. Stop that because you are wise. Oh no, that one. Brakofi Fofi, Mr. Wasan, come again. Mr. Host, good morning. I'm Sir Isaac from Takwa. Listening to Muhammad last time on the issues of Galamsey, I became so melancholic. It is now abundantly clear that Muhammad and his NDC have given up on the fight against Galamsey. Were they not the ones who said in opposition that if Nanado was serious, he could have used 2 weeks to end Galamsey? What has changed? Politics of deception. Please, so is Professor Jampo in town today? His party is in government, so he has remained meek. Anyway, and also we say good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Good. Okay, great. Thanks for the good work. I do agree with Martin Pegbu a bit, but he should come out and criticize the NDC government well for its integrity's sake. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is disappointing. His appointment by God through election. Why not use his majority to enact or amend laws that Ghanaians would dislike both MPP and NDC and those not into politics, like S. Gracia? What His Excellency promised when in opposition, salary levels in Ghana using same academic and professional qualification to pay equal salaries is so disheartening that a young politician build mansions within 4 years, whilst a teacher, nurse, police, etc. cannot build a house for 30 years of service to the nation. Do you want a Ghanaian to be patriotic? President Mahama should wake up. Okay. And also, Edia Ode Abraying Ene. Anope and so I don't know Nidino Edison I say your friend Esiedu Michael Ntie Otafo MGHSA Otafo Ashanti and Odiwe Abraying. Good morning, Kyori. Tell Dr. Moshoot Abongo I like his submission. Kyori, tell the delegates we shall all go to Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia because the NDC has confirmed that the good initiatives of Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, and see you from Kojo Smile like in Tampo. Anyway, Kojo, I can't get the impulse of your message. We say, good morning, Mr. Host. Say, abuying NDC abuying Mahama. Adia oye bro nyeno ni MPP for no. Or kai say dachi bi NDC nsa beka. Okay, on kai say dachi NDC nsa beka bi. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Odia or say in dictionary the word incompetent is described as John Mahama. Oh, you insult Akems as Sakawa boys. He must avail himself to the IGP. Nipo. Oh, please. Nipo. Okay, my friend, your prince. I have my castle when it's a maker. All right, we say Asante de Kyodi. Mesro Mampeni Mahama say, Omaneni enko. Kantanka nyuma no ho at least anka government institution no nyina de one pickups na anka enye kantanka cars na NDC MPs nyina one salon cars nyina so nya kantanka cars enka saa ade yi bemma won atena edwa no so achepa MPP de esane asemone won one D papa no nti one bet no opposition ache esne say one kobutu papa no bus terminal no inti just say okopa no chow ansa papa pastors no okay asan anyway your friends Billy Bones ewo afon kwanta say fantastic program. I like the MPP man talking. President JDM and NDC members, even in power, still are incompetent. Regards to people's mother, Honorable. Okay, Billy Bones also ODA and no way. I see teacher Kujo Tepanyina Susu. See if the IGP or the president feels that they have been defamed by Abronya, the actions lies and say, okay, that one has been read already. So let's leave that one. Good morning, Kyodi. You are doing a great job. Your show is very educative. Greetings to my love, Ata Penin of Wasa Abrochiri Krobo. I'm wishing her speedy recovery from Onunkwa near the Biase. Yadase. I say the judges are afraid. Hey, Simon. The judges are afraid because now Chief Justice has been sacked. Where by junior judges. What about the junior judges? So the judges are in here now are protecting their job because I listened to lawyer Martin Pebu on Asempa yesterday. He made it clear that the judge have now no right to remind Abronye Prince and Kransa and Odiwe Abreyen. Where is Dr. Amakoba on Galamsey issues for me? I always blame MPP because we are in this country. John Mahama, that time NDC leader, told his party members to remove Akufo-Addo posters from the drip machines and also told them to use cutlasses and guns to defend ballot boxes. All right. But MPP sit down for all these things to go on. Now look at what is going on. And also, Edian Security, good morning. I'm the 4 Kenya University campus. Fee paying is part of admission process. So the government or John Mahama, he is going to pay he has to pay, and Akufo-Addo didn't pay for the first year students alone. He pays for the 3 years because university first year is not a problem. But second year onwards, that's where you start paying hostel fee. Now come to Kenya University campus and ask for the hostel fee. Anyway, and also Edian, hey, President Mahama, and I end this for Munje you stop the intimidation because power is transient. Prophet Bright, this is Stephen from Ahafano Southwest. Dr. Baumia is the best to lead the MPP. And also at the end, please, Cody, we must speak the truth. President Mahama promised us that he would declare the state of emergency when he was in opposition, to the extent that the NDC members in parliament, led by Haruna Idrisu, did video telling the previous government to declare state of emergency. President Mahama should declare state of emergency now if he wants us to take him serious, or else this will make it difficult for the NDC in the future. If they go to Australia, nothing will come out of it. Bright, Ewo, Takwa, and Odiwe, Assign Abraham. From NDC man analysis, NDC man be anyhow. Okay, from the NDC man's analysis, NDC is behind the Galamsey underground due to the money they are getting. Onye NDC ni omesrewo, onye NDC ni or a lecturer, a social commentator, but just massaging the Galamsey fight just to pick one site in Ashanti Galamsey site, ransack the area. If possible, there should be gunshots to portray the Galamsey fight is on, as alleged. Okay, that is it. The rest of the messages, but my young court now share the detention of Abronye as against the bail condition and a bail given to Chief Sofu Azoka. And now I'm not bring a deal man no atum. Mami too, doc. Paddy.
See, I don't mind more. Me can say wide.
Okay, mami too. We need to
balance in there. Wide dam.
What move differently?
Yeah, different.
Okay, mami too.
KOD.
My education kakra.
Let's start no make bibi. Ama Ghana for amu hwe amu tie. Amu fanto amu tim. KOD e ka democracy a. Yet he says kebi na min kebi.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech. Say o won kwan say o kan e obekebia. But democracy I say who say democracy bia no. E wo bebi a nyama emra wo ho. Nyama obetimi aka, nyama wontumi nka. Enti make kan sa no. E kire say wo ho kwan say o kan ya o say o ka bia ba onni ho kwan say o ka bibia ebegu obi ho fi mame ma clear bio ye ka democracy a kebina min kebi wo ho kwan say o kan bibia e kire wa adwen
Yeah.
but imra wo ho enye bibia na obetimi aka especially o status in society. So you be a your public figure o kasa o followers. It means that you can spark o kasa o kano. It me convince obi anasa o follower bi. And the fans are so for politicians, public figures. Omo ayamom di bia o mining. Once a your public figure no. Untumi ke bibia te se obi a owo sebe me village ko for edu abo. O na efo ma ne yonko bi enya kasa odidi na tem o kan ya ope. And make an ano. Me pese ye ba the realities of democracy. Your political scientists. You be catch you say where your freedom ends, someone's own starts. Baby a ofa hundie ekosi no. E ho na obi nso de sha ase. Ye ba say me ni obi wo fie, ne dan wa ha. E to ame de no so. Na me feel say me to nyum ye dede a. Sa anyum na me to ye dede na o say me hu say the other person now on me next door no. Ono so demand some kind of peace. Ebi a person or that or right say ono so that. So and say me dede no interfere into ono ne na no. Abronye issue no. They say they compare so far azoka. Eno azoka de na ma abronye ko de mu ni nyina e de asemi ko ba. Say according to abronye no. Or say until I say abronye so far azoka chairman mo akọ 13 obi a onam ho enti IGP no the IGP himself
competent
e dey wo no me person me repeat the same words o china ko na ma be gas
Anyway,
but me person me ma abronye ne sympathizers who say any omo amo advocate for freedom ne who say o ho kwan edidi atem obetimi edidi obi atem. But one, we look at your status in society. Assembly wa KOD uti ha na oka. Se nya no kraka obi be JD. Asen se e bia meme gina baabi e kama asem.
Yeah.
E che se nya obe ke bia especially say abronye ye national chairman regional chairman. It means that all the people under him in the region, they listen to him. They voted for him, they listened to him. Therefore, Nyobeka Bia so kase no yenku nkofo a. There are some people who believe say he's making the right decision, is on authority, they should work on it. So kase let there be peace na say asembisi na ntokwesi a. Obada say me nkofo amutie me. Me dream say mo nyina enje mu manenka. People will listen. Therefore, those people are held highly responsible when it comes to their speeches. But me hwe ni nsem akeka yen no, KOD no krani. In some kakra. But it's not about just talking your mind. It's about say asemwesi. Nyokana is it factual? Say facts wo mo he can go there and just make his case and
nobody will have a problem.
Nobody will have a problem. I say enya fact. Now can be creative fear and panic. Me it's in court, so I don't want to talk about the court.
Yeah.
But it looks like the magnitude of your words now can have impact on your people. Therefore, they will hold him highly responsible to his words than ebi I say obi your campaign or grassroots kekawaka bibi. Makasa ma memra azoka de no so. Me azoka de no that day na me susu say police one na mujina ho. Black Maria na si ho no mu pia ne shame. Why am I saying that?
Police for the general no mo dey general no hwe video police for the
Black Maria now mo dey say too. Black Maria now mo dey say too. It is clear say MPP Black Maria na si ho na kesa no. E ho ananka omo amoye gidigidi ni nyina both Azoka ne Masaudu omo nyina ye pia omo shame. Ansana situation no cry ya hwe say I was say ye calm situation it down. But what did we see? Police for general na say omo crowd mo patch me patch. It shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
So over 1,000 or
5,500.
Police now omo ko here then.
Right.
It happened in Ablekumanov. Police were not, but they are not armed.
Yeah.
They have nothing that shows that they are like ordinary citizens.
Yeah.
They had no weapon, no defensive, no proactive weapon. Now, I'm intervene into the situation. It's in the and one but Azoka Sada no send a mechano. Chief Sofo Azoka Alaji. I was saying I chinitum. On one chinantum. But why? Oba Oshia Imanimuno, Nioka any threat or threat minority leader. It's technical kakra.
Yeah.
What I saw is very technical. Or say or claim say minority leader Ebam party office to the sense that they made claims that they went to tear their posters around their party office. Yeah. Which in the first place no.
And you're lawful.
And you're lawful say opposition within a hot seat no. Ubeko the other's office. What you say? And you all say confusion be buyer. I'll hold the minority leader if truly allegedly Nyamokano no cry. Then I'll hold him responsible for all that happened between Sofone the threat now the threat no. But all things being equal no. As a technical, so the IGP cannot step in say Okochino unless say you're threatening no and I say your bone no ekoye complain. And I saw say Masaudu why complaints and I'm matching.
Yeah.
So now it's like it's between Masaudu or the one that he threatened. The case now and Azoka. So those two things no, it's like the profile and share that on to me fan compare Abronya because I say me no nenya and Makocho. You are dealing with individual two citizens. Yeah. But when I question Abronya, there is between Abronya and the state or the police.
Okay.
So police will not allow you to go say almost better in your second chance almost.
The law is the law. So,
and the law is the law.
The law is the law. So if the law don't say misdemeanor, so misdemeanor case, you can't hold the person because lawyers of great repute na babontin abe condemn us and say it looks as if say you are taking a different dimension altogether.
Right. So looking at how things are going, that's why opposition will be justified saying there's a political element.
All right.
And I could agree, but because a year between the courts
and then
I don't have anything to say about it.
But that's it.
Let's see how it ends.
My member, Dr. Owusu Dankwa, Doc, Mwache, na wako there. Mwen dia kani na mo na mintiu. Papa di so home kakra. Doc, you shall share with the engagement with the president no on the media na ye behwe Azoka ne Abronya issue no. Within be time no within be 12 minutes. Do justice for me on
match ya watie fu nyina enu na we ye adwuma bi in fact me tie pa meneche we dey na hima be kwa hima na doti he ya okay doti ne na be ma no
no ye ayi dwabin nana bibi ba boatin ono we dwabin
wati asante ma mre na si o na mi ti pa wati asante ma mre na si my late kakra ni na say university three exams no one say je wonu no mo a o mo ye adwuma no mo ntimi ma regular no o mo ba weekends
no say ko hwe mo kakra
and first and mo twin paper financial report
ayo
e wi aso mo sa atwere
ayo
die say me ko fe chiri kakra ansa na ntimi nya wasa ama tie fon fan chame adwuma no dɔɔso ke di we kura me fo ofidie so na masere bibi kakra ma Ghana University for public universities no aban mo financial clearance kakra problem ho pa pressure we yesu pressure wo ho pa nye yisi aban me bibi kakra ne fam fa ye ne we chiri kakra no mabu adwuma no na adwuma de
den no
ai me kanesa na yenhwe wo mampani was an engagement with the media
yeah
I think say stepping rather the shadi we be kaya on penny that akofo dem say start here to
the press
meet the press on penny ko na meet the press
ana well let
people's assembly na
people's assembly yeah
I'm so for the people's assembly enti won say ama successive government aban bi bebe bia no ebeto aso na wode sede amammo ne kɔ no atudwa ema timamfo no so hu said niema aban no anade oguso na mampani mahama niema na obekeka ye no yes deɛ wɔyɛ deɛ wakeka ba me nneɛma no bi wɔ hɔ a deɛ wa manhu ne yie number 1 yɛ galamsey no
wahu ne yie. So I painted the true picture of the Galamsey.
No, that's not the true picture. That is not the true picture. Me kuro mu nkawe. Wotra nkawe am pese tie enyinam so. Wudu kuro ba kwa people say Galamsey wo kokofhe.
So
wo fi nyina asai.
So mu ntimi nko no sese, ntimi declare state.
Wonim say ntimi nko no sese. Omo mpani ntimi nko no sese. Ene na meka so omo mpani a hypocrite.
Oh sir.
Na fon fancheme. So we see ntimi nko no sese dia ne omo mpani a hypocrite.
Woni na ndisi ntimi declare state.
Ke we do be yen kan say de sitie. Yen mi say de be kan ko no. De o man yakwadui. Ke we de be a nzua ni pe no no.
You can't even declare state of emergency. No?
Now we be so no we declare. Me and me university lecturers if we be kwahihye akire den tam ko gina ho den tam last year. E bi kura de yani signature, your signature kura ko falsify.
Na mo nim.
Ne yenye hwa yenya we. What you say ke we di? Ne yenya we. Ko gina ye dim say UTAC for. Aka me was UTAC ko meeting na me no. What you say? Akwase baby say you declare state of emergency.
Right.
But had your money call. Can we have the whole? Can I'm saying they say the rate ya fed the AC corner in economics you can say increasing returns. It's increasing at increasing returns. Abroso kura. Abroso too much. He say who come and so area wa. In fact me dey be one I am the case study because occasionally me pass by. Because nante wo hwe hwe ade kakra. Kudi nkura no mo wo mo foforo ba no. Deformities. Yeah, they get well.
What's here? Country be collapse.
I bet they collapse.
Because a gold board buy, they buy $6 billion na be share economy.
Now, can you quantify equate $6.3 billion now work on to human life? Now do 2019 COVID time. What can be?
Say the economy can go into shambles. You can't bring it back. But
Nipa will
don't even find back. Yes.
One would take a son. What you say? What are some company? Them company ne kai. Would you say better economy ne better?
Don't shatter the economy.
No. Once I'm ready. Ya ye bi da am ye hu se de sisi. Kan am say ne je abro so o. Baby a niam ne keka kono. Wo man ne ye niam nyina e be sen. Ke wo di hwe me maami bi e wo kokofu e wo manso wo baby. Wo si wo danya ne ye. Ne kokoo ni nyara ye tuni ne gufo.
Onyawe.
Uma ne nyawe. Wa yawe anko beka. Mame pani 73 years. The two kokoo ni nyina gufo. Na me say Ante Joanna wo ya sure. Wo say yawo. Anadwo. Ke wo di hwede adu. Mame abrewa 73 years na no aduane. Ni kokoo kakra. Hwede obi no enso akotu eno akofa e de wono kobɔ ne bra maame ne se be kafra enkonkofa na no nkɔpem dan enti wo mpani Galamsey ne de ye hu hwe me hu hwe afefro exchange rate no wagufu kura big time exchange rate no na wo mu ye bibi NDC nya hwe o gold board na abeye de me fan se panacea na epushi a stabilize economy ne kakra no gold board nya yo mpani yo mahama na eyo Company Kufuado na a good board framework no to. And the point is, I'm
so man a good board. Musumo ye good for oil.
Good for oil any different. Good for oil.
But the framework for the good board.
The framework for good board any institution. Good for oil any just a program. What you say? Ye the oil no yen fa yen kwaji dollar bebre nkonko to oil no. Ne mum ye the gold ko equivalent. Yakwaji. Sanity any friend good for oil. And we Bank of Ghana na ye.
The framework for good
framework emrana ye nto ho no eboa ma gold board ye ka se Ghana gold wuntimi mfa nkoton wuntimi nyeni se no MPP na ye
framework
ye appoint Sami Jamfi in January na appoint ye na NDC o ma form government bi o be framework bi no mo attorney general me no mo attorney general o be framework in Ghana who does a framework nya attorney general responsible ministry ni initiative na de kwa attorney general na o mo afashion o ma draw document yes anete na
omunim ho hwe I see
obi goodwill obi niam pa on be ye e na omudidi ho what you say enti ade no sese na nya kopem ni pa na MPP di ye egu ho no ese ne time aso nya kopem enti das ade na good
economy na sha say
economy na sha because o mo angasa de na o mo hye no bibi anim
sa
na bibi wan kani Ghana economy no na who the dollar na foreign currency
na fe na wajai Bank of Ghana for yin nti say your mom fa dollar na be support
was wajai Bank of Ghana dey
mensuo no
I am e be won no
emfa ne level
ensuo be fan level tabe
say water should find its own level yes exporters or yes or try so massive no ahode na koso no na importers na doso na export nti say dey wajai Emma insurance finance water should find its own level.
Okay, we know what's the idea no warrior na.
So almost sure the CD up with the dollar. Almost the dollar. Bank of Ghana a free a year the forex market. See Yama CD nankasa enkoneko.
Okay, we economics kakra.
The
basic economics, the secondary school basic economics, first year, nature of economics. We could have a catcher we say. So we perceive we currency gina. The number one idea is a way production, local production.
Yeah.
And now energy by almost factory back. In economics, you call it substituted industries. That's a woody shape industry. Near money, coffin of British ban. Would they share a name? Substitution, maybe. Say players, young boy, ye party free money democracy. Substitution. In the near man, and coffin of British ban. Say ye year free what dear. See intimate coffin of British Madia. Ni bit him a production. I be a hair. Sani and for pressure and 2 years seed in the show. Young Cossissa. Sika CD baby in fanko $1. What I say? Sana say, who buy money fee, I buy by Sani men na look trade and industry minister question. Who pursue a henna jar sometimes.
I mameno,
lawyer, no, touching my whole MP. Yeah, dear no my me who framework back supporting industrialization. A new free one. No another factor pa kewedi, and so agriculture. Me penny Erikupuku, the sector hono. One has a link in the sector and agriculture sector no with my many dear no, Ufusu Henejareno. So that agri can produce here. Now with my industries no, so that near many and but here is the case, I didn't know what's her, so you're anything. So you can't say near man on penny into on penny engagement with the media and the media man head and near maybe and near me who I was disappointed.
You were disappointed?
Yes, near many form.
Anyway.
And also free one. On penny, dear relationship ben a war. So we account on people who are going to be let me say jailed or sentenced. Or let me say court. People are
a briefing. Attorney General a briefing now.
No, leave that into the Attorney General.
Okay.
Who call him fear? Yes, here was some myself henano, and here was some myself chiamiano. But what is here? On penny when a cabaka. Would the anyone who would you man? So better like I say, honorable Marcus, National Service Board, former one defense. As he be former came was SCB, a case waha, to me, a contaman, and I say, no. With a party one day, your political penny were good and Debbie was some such champion, near was some Sawahan, who call him fear, will be our dear worker. Yes,
it's not
Attorney General already know why academic Attorney General or at it. I mean, guys, yeah, appointed the first one of the days. Let me walk. KNUSC law school. I was teaching. I mean, we have law school. Oh, sorry, Yankura law school. Students, hey, me students be Dr. Mahama ne cruise. My main chairman of paying. And now, me we say, how do they see the Attorney General? Dog, he will fail. You see what's a part? Yes, the student first year part 1 law school student. They told me he will fail. And I'm saying, I'm saying, why academician? And I'm saying, you insulting us. I'm saying, dog, this law no, it's about the one I would general court to DBR. Someone can catch me. I'm saying, law no, it's about the person who is always in court. No, you're classroom. That is why the man is always talking. No?
All right.
For he can do the communication,
but not the practical.
Not the practical work. No, there's a man of deputy and co practitioner.
No, abuano.
Yes, and my wife used to send me. My wife can send me. Was it yesterday? Was it now? You discuss it abroad. Was it the law was in court? Now, Mrs. What do you mean? Was it go for damn? No. I said my wife can share.
The law is.
Was it the law was in court?
Okay.
Prophet Dami, what I say? Because he's a practitioner. When it comes to the law, he knows it. He will give it to you. But this man, one was go for big time. Hey, yet here, national signal below the end. Do I hear all those cases in a for it.
Anyway, brother, about the minute or two about Azoka and
in fact, I will say I will use the term selective justice. Selective justice, almost selective. And yet, Abronye, in fact, will go beyond boundaries. Me, I will not sit here and
condone it.
Oh yes, will go beyond boundaries. We don't have the right to insult elderly. Kewedi, yes, you are dear. You call many mono. The politics now here does not give us the right. Say,
yeah, no.
Kewedi, yes, how. Ke di ye wo man sa wo man no ebebo why you abronye kasado do me na me kan tree why me political party member what you say but wo kasado do
I see
wo kasado do
anyway
and would we atem one fan call Archbishop Duncan Williams so for penny ente say papa penny we ko di na tem we go the back in the Japan so what you say and so then me kan ha in 2022 can Japan ma abronye 450,000 series no they supporting the campaign and unya no hu series tie ye nya sa
anyway
who could IGP ye honu we di police almost 40 years
no di na tem
who could di na tem now say be kan fra abronye woto no papa ikwa ha obetima wo
eno so nche se obetimi aka bibia obetimi afamra na
so
anyway
entino the selective justice even though NDC here because so far as Oka one crowd can woo was in Coberto after markings here and get your by election. Say by election, let you say, be in a free home and pay you, but no coin, Mojano. Momo dear, Mujano, and we did Mobidi and
anyway,
which is
thank you, Doc. Thank you very much, Anna. Yes, sorry. And so, now, my man, wish you happy birthday, see, Nafi, sorry. Say Kadok Bantam and some day be or say sorry. Anyway, me wish happy birthday na fi yen sorry eso na yen ko. We say a happy birthday enko and for my lovely husband Nana Deborah or say may the good Lord protect and continue to shower his blessings upon his life. May the favor of God be your portion, age and grace, and stay blessed from your wife and the entire family. Nti Nana Deborah Nyankopon insha happy birthday nkoma mafia. So God bless you abundantly and make you great. May he grant you good health, success, and all the desires of your heart. Stay blessed from Escobar Jet. Now say Kancho say happy birthday. Sounds like happy birthday. Please wish my sister-in-law happy birthday. Lexia Amatse was may this smile continue to smile on your face and every aspect of your life. From Vera Kumasi South Hospital. Special happy birthday and Koma Angelove Menu Jemfi of Virginia, Centerville, or say United States. Your love lights up my life and your smile is my daily inspiration. I love you more than words can say. May your birthday be filled with everything you dream of. You deserve all the happiness in the world and more. On a special day, I just want to remind you how much you mean to me from your dearest one, Obi. Now say Yanri Show. Happy birthday. Afe Yamfa we and Twaso. Emfa Emmamo. We say okay, let me take this one. I say happy birthday Enkoma Odru Kwachi Emmanuel, aka Ima, manager of Pokumav Enterprise. May this new year of your life bring you closer to your dreams, fill your heart with joy, and bless you with good health, happiness, and then success. May God bless you with long life on this special day and shine his light upon you in all your endeavors. Keep being fantastic, Ima. From original Oba Efia Kate Celis KO13. Now, so glorious birthday and come on, my lovely girl Gloria Akosia Beauty with Kelvin manager ETK Hotel Wenchi Gloria Nyankopon Shawati. Happy birthday, Enkoma, my adorable daughter, Rhoda Abena and son, or Christ the King Academic Gusheu. Or say, may the good Lord bless you and grant you her wisdom and understanding. May she grow under the feet of the Lord from your father, Solomon and son, and the entire family. Yankopon Enshao pa na onum emwao. Afe yemfa we entwaswe. Na afe yenko yendi enonso ehu ejuma. We say happy birthday Enko Emma, my beautiful twins Nana Adoma Chirekuya senior and junior of Aquaviva Hybrid School, from your dad Nana Ntiamwa Amwako the second of Dwabin. Of Akofia Piano di way by say young wishing tafo ye gusui me come on television sui. Nana Doma Chirekuya senior any junior more Aqua Viva Hybrid School. Papa Nana Ntie Amwako tosumi no Dwabin. No see and show happy birthday. Afi mame for we and twaso ha. We Mampo Municipal conference baso no heads of basic school COB omnipa bako Honorable Owusu Bedu Emmanuel say opese yi no say municipal COB chairman enti chief enei wokoto abey enti Honorable Owusu Bedu Emmanuel municipal COB chairman na ope nto aba na mo emfama no yefa dwumadie no emfa ensiha na yen sorry so amala me ya na ehye dwumadie de bremo ene anopei yankopon ensha na fe technical team ni nyina wa chom na chinchim video ni fuma ya de ebremo me de Kwabena Owusu Dankwa ya sorry dwumadie no so ama dwumadie aka no etimi atoa so elder kwekweje ni mboaten yankopon ensha sabre de agode honsam Sergio Laka and the sports crew eba na afei